Hey guys, what's going on? Hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to be doing a GTA 5 apartment tour. I thought that I haven't really seen any recent apartment tours, so I thought I might as well do a series on an updated 2019 stuff, because a lot of things have changed in terms of buying apartments. So there's lots more to talk about, and I think a lot of stuff people don't mention in the videos, so I'm going to try and fill that gap. But we're going to be doing our first apartment tour, and it's going to be on apartment 10 in Alta Street. For those of you who don't know where Alta Street is, I'll give you a quick idea on the map. It's basically in downtown Los Santos. It's slap bang in the middle of the city. So it costs around $217,000, and I believe it's the third cheapest high-end apartment you can get. So I think this particular apartment block is tailored primarily for newcomers to the game. This is what one of your first apartments should be. Obviously a lot of people go for Del Perro just because it's the cheapest and they think it's not worth that extra 17 grand. But I mean, it depends a lot on what you want. I mean, if you want a much better view, definitely go for this. So anyway, let's focus first on the views, and then we'll do a little bit more on the interior, because I'll assume that a lot of you have seen all this stuff before. But obviously we're going to do an updated view, if you like. So we're going to come to this far left window here, and essentially what we can see is quite a lot. A lot of people don't like to buy these cheaper apartments, but they've got some unique views. Obviously on the left here you can kind of see Weasel Plaza in the distance and Richard Majestic. You can also see a bit of Eclipse Towers down there, but that's basically North Los Santos. And obviously if you look straight ahead, you get a pretty decent view of downtown, the top bit of downtown. It's quite a nice view because you're quite low, so you get to see a lot of the detail. You get to see people walking by as you do there. You get to see the cars going by. So it's quite a nice apartment for people watching or car watching. And because it's downtown, it kind of gives that atmosphere of being a cozy, inner city apartment. Anyway, obviously we get a much bigger window here for a fantastic views. You can kind of see of that maze bank garden area with all the plants and stuff. It's really nice. And like I say, it gives that very concrete jungle kind of feel in terms of a view. But I'll do a small panoramic here just so you guys can get a little idea of what the view's like. But in terms of being one of the cheaper apartments, I think it's got a very nice view. Sure, it might not have that sort of massive draw distance that people like in a view. Some people just want huge views we can see for miles. This isn't that. So if that's your kind of thing, you're not going to enjoy the view. But while you're quite low down, and some people don't like that, the benefit is that you get to see a lot of the detail up close. You get to see the cars, the people, which is kind of nice, to be fair. Sometimes it's nice to switch it up from the massive high rise. And here we get a much better view of this Mile High Club construction. Again, it adds to that sort of concrete jungle feel. But like I said, yeah, because you're quite low, you get to see all the cars and stuff. Also because you can hear the outside world. Sometimes you'll hear the tram going by and stopping. So it's quite nice when you wake up, I suppose, if you like that sort of city atmosphere. And of course you get a pretty nice view of South Los Santos. You get the cool suspension bridges in the background. You can kind of see a little bit of the dock area. And obviously you've got the kind of hood area. You can kind of see a bit of the strip club just there. But I mean, yeah, on this floor also you've got a nice little dining area here. This is where you change your music on your radio. Just put all your stuff in there. Massive kitchen. Obviously you've got green juice, which you can drink here, wine, you've got whiskey, and then telescope, just as activity kind of things. Obviously the TV as well, and the bong. A bit out of place, you could argue, in a high-end apartment, but Rockstar's design choice, let's not argue with it. And then we come down to the bedroom, and we get because we're only slightly lower, it doesn't feel that much difference, but like I said, it's quite nice to wake up and look down and see the people walking by, the cars, get to hear the sound of the tram going by. It's a very nice view, I think. And like I said, even though you're quite low down, it's a very nice view. It gives this inner city atmosphere to it. Of course, we've got the bed, some nice sort of decorations, huge walk-in wardrobe, and then bathroom and shower and toilet all in here. So that's pretty much the whole inside and the view area of it. I'll just come up here because I forgot to do a panoramic of this east-facing window, but it's got the maze bank there. I'll sort of pan down for you guys, and then across. But so yeah, a very nice view, to be honest. Like I said, it's different from most of them because it doesn't have those sort of long draw distances that people like. But the benefit of it being close to the ground is, of course, that you get that really nice, detail and up close look. Also, in terms of location, I'm just coming into the garage now, which is 10 car, by the way. So nothing new here. This will be carbon copy of everything else. That's a 10 car garage. But in terms of location, I mean, like I said, because it's slap bang in the middle of the city, I mean, you're going to be like semi-close to everything. Like, you're fairly close to the airport, you're fairly close to the docks, you're fairly close to like the beach. You're kind of in the centre of everything, so it shouldn't take you too long to get to certain locations. Also, it's got a pretty nice entrance. It's got a coffee, a bean machine just outside here, a nice little social space. Obviously, you get a nice little chair out here. If you are interested in like entrances, or perhaps you're more into like role playing whenever you do GTA 5 stuff, this kind of stuff matters. People do this, and they do like to have a sort of very engaging, interesting entrance. I mean, especially if you look at these sort of artistic these like circle, square type lights. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's something unique to this building. And yeah, when you walk out, I mean, especially if you're a new player, it's quite nice to be in the middle of the city because you're right on the road, so you can jack a car easily if you haven't got one. You've got the tram system there. I mean, I know no one who uses the tram, but like I said, if you role play, just walk over there, you've got yourself the tram. And yeah, of course, you're quite close, should you get extremely rich, to the Maze Bank office. And yeah, like I said, you're just sort of semi-close to everything, so it's quite easy to get to like the Diamond Casino Resort, the airport. If you've got offices here, it's not too far. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I hope that's sort of covered everything. I hope that's given you a good idea of what this is for. I think if you're a new player and you don't mind spending that extra 17 grand, which honestly isn't a lot in GTA, like it's next to nothing, I'd just say don't buy Del Perro. I'd say wait and get Alta Street apartment 10, because I think this is definitely one of the best like lower, higher end apartments, if that makes sense anyway. Like I said, 217,000 is next to nothing, especially when everything that comes out these days is like multi-million dollars. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed that video. If you did, obviously like, comment and subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. And let me know if you want to see more of these. I mean, I've just started my PC character. I had it on 360, carried it over to Xbox One, but obviously you can only test my character, so I do know what I'm talking about, even though it may seem I'm like level 10. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see more, let me know. I'll probably do some more as I work my way up the ranks and get more money. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much.